We live. I think I done device and then rotated this thing the wrong way. Oh, it's locked. I done locked it in, so we're going the wrong way.
Okay, exit and come back.
I don't think I can. I need to fix that. Oh well, we're gonna rock with it this way then. It know I wanted to go the other way. I don't know why it did that.
I know that AI knew what you was trying to do.
No, it didn't. It's trying to tell me what to do. Oh well, we'll go like this then. We'll go like this. You're gonna have to lean over here a little bit because I'm driving.
Uh, okay. And we're going live about what today?
You gotta lean in because we stuck. It unlocked us this way while we live. But anyways, I'm Robert. This is Kyra, and we're evenly yoked television
We are.
per usual. Just got finished taking a walk, so pardon the sweaty appearance.
Yeah, that's what it brings.
Had to get it in a little bit. Just a little bit. But my wife sparked interesting conversation
Oh
with
Lord,
me, so I figured
I don't know about this.
we might as well go ahead and talk about this on live. And if you feel like it, chime in and let us know what you think. Let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It can happen. It can happen. It don't happen all the time, but it can happen. Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
So
Okay,
we
I'm
out
here
here.
for it.
We out here with my parents, with my son's grandparents. My wife said you don't spend enough time with your son. You always let him run off and go be with their grandparents and all of that. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't really see no issue. I don't really see no issue with them. I don't see no issue with them going to be with their grandparents all the time because I'm the number one influence in their life, not their grandparents. So if they want to go hang out with her parents or my parents or anybody that want to come take them, that's fine because I get in enough time with them all the time. That's how I see it. They get to see what it means to be a real man from me all the time. So hold on, I'm not done. No, you gotta let
Okay,
me.
go ahead. I
You
said
gotta
my
let
what?
no. You gotta let me break it
Go
down
ahead.
how I want to break it
Okay.
down. Okay, it's your turn.
What? No, finish.
I did. I did.
I said so. Yeah. So the part of a real man that I want them to see is everything that you do, but also that you're being what did I say? Being intentional about the relationship. And the time. So yeah, we have a.
You might have to speak up.
I said we have a great support system. And wouldn't change it for the world. Sometimes we haven't moved away because of that support system and wanting our kids to be raised around, their grandparents and aunts and stuff like that. So, but I think as they see you work and provide, especially right now because you're grinding, in the season that we're in for a goal, that does minimize the time they get to spend with you, and maybe seeing, maybe, and to be with you doing things that you do outside of work because they don't get to work with you right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's and our little 5 year old. He's in this stage of like he living his best life. Okay, he get to go to the breakfast spot with Pawpaw once a week. Get to go with Mom, and then Pawpaw be cooking breakfast at the house. Like he living his best life. Okay. Yesterday, he even told me, I was like, we gotta make sure we're ready because you might be getting ready to go to school. He said, oh. He said, going to school. He said, when is that? I said, August. He said, when's August? Like, he's like, yo, that's not on my radar because I'm enjoying my time. But sometimes, let's be honest, he's been like, I got to stay with daddy. And I know you as a man, you're like, okay, that's fine because I'm doing what I'm doing. They ain't got to like me. Da, da, da. Yeah, we don't need them to like us right now. I'm not your friend. But I don't want you to not all the time not want to be with me, especially as a 5 year old. But that's just because he thinks it's not fun. And I know you're okay with that not being fun. But sometimes, son, I need you to be fun for the sun. Fun for the sun, okay? That's all I'm saying. But I mean, yeah, you're not. It's just we just always trying to be better, and we know. Like yesterday, I was doing a lot of work, right? And I had him with me. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that like was said is that he sees it. because he's in the back. He's like, so we just was talking to the lender, and so now we're going, because we're going to be at the community pop-up this weekend, and he was doing all that work with me. He went with the lender. He went with me to go get the signs done, you know, everything, thinking of stuff and talking about real estate, so he's working with me. So, and you've always said whatever we do, we can do with our kids, but you have to remember that the work you do right now, he's not doing it with you. So just to, be with dad and to be with mom, but to be with dad especially so he can see that great man. That's all I'm saying. So it's no, like, we do want our support group because we need them. We need them when we're like, hey, can he come by? Because I got to go here or there. And we also need them when they're like, hey, can he come with me? Or can we take him? Yeah, it's all needed. So, but like we say, and I guess I'm also feeling this way because, like, we have a 12-year-old. He's just, like, growing. Yeah, it's a bit much for me. In our eyes, I didn't think it would be like this for me. Because I'm like, I can let them go. I'm cool. I wanted men, I want to raise them,
So maybe your issue is more internal than it is with me.
No, I'm not, what's it called? Putting my, what's it called?
No, you
putting my feelings on you. No, I'm not doing that.
I think you are.
I'm not. I'm separating them correctly.
I think you are.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It's just that the time is few, and what I was gonna say was that, we already have them in school and all this other stuff, and other people are being not raising them but being influences, and we just want to make sure that we're the biggest influence. And I'm truly, as parents, that's the parent I am. I'm cool with that. I am their influence. I want to influence them the most. I don't want no TV influencing them. I don't want no school teacher influencing them more than me. I don't want, their friends influencing them more than me. I don't want aunties, uncles, grandparents influencing them more than me. No, it's us. And I want to, so he already has a lot of influences. So, and like he was saying, he wanted to do like he wants to do a robot thing with you. Because you know how to do that, to do it on media and do a voiceover. Like, those are things y'all could do. I don't know, you guys.
Okay, but that's not what's on the schedule for today. On the schedule for today is I got to go to the gym.
Okay.
After you go do whatever you got to go do.
Right.
So for me, it's better for him to go and spend that time with my mother or anybody. It don't matter. Any family member, more so than it is for. I can't even take them to Planet Fitness if I go there, or our other gym that has childcare. They don't even know this baby. So it's
we prefer
for me.
be,
For me, it's
right.
better to send them that way instead of worrying about that. I mean, at the end of the day, they know I go work out regularly, and all of our kids have taken to it even better than I do. So,
yeah.
So if you need them to see that particular thing, so it can be instilled in them, it's instilled in them regularly. So I don't understand.
I'm not
exactly where your contention is with me.
I'm not saying going to the gym.
Well, I don't see where your contention is with me. So that's that's number one.
I'm not saying that.
And number two, like, I love my kids, but I just ain't built like that. I ain't built to be around you all the time. Like, I can be around you all the time, and as much as I need to be. But if you got to go do what you got to do, you want to go hang out with somebody else, I'm fine with that. I know daddy is number one. I'm always daddy. You can't do nothing about being your daddy.
Right.
You can't do nothing about that.
But you can do something about you being, how to say, you, like, we have family members that they're our family, but that don't mean that I would probably want them to be my family. It just so happened that God made them my family.
Well, that's not this
situation.
It's
not, but that's what I'm saying. It's the choice.
Yeah, but the choice is being made.
And the effort. You know what I'm saying?
The choice is being made by their knowledgeable and intentional.
God, if I could,
listen, by their knowledgeable and intentional mother or father. I'm not just sending them to go be with any old body.
Okay,
and
let's repeat this. It's not
finish.
A problem.
I get it, today. And I wouldn't be. And I know you. I'm not saying that you're making an issue out of it or a problem out of it. What I'm trying to say is that I'm the one that's being intentional. I am telling them exactly where they can go. I'm not just dumping them on any old body. As a matter of fact, I'm doing the opposite. Instead of having them go be with the ladies at the gym, which are very nice ladies as well. But you know, they don't know my son like my mother or anybody else knows my son. So I'd rather them be with them. And it's
Correct.
and for me, everything's always like a, you know, I make all my decisions based off like a hierarchy. So like push come to shove, you know, I would like for them to be with their mother first. Second, well, I'd like for them to be with me. But if I got something I got to do, I'd like for them to be with their grandparents, not the ladies at the gym. Ladies at the gym is if my parents got something to do or if everybody got something to do.
Correct.
And they can't go with them. So it's just a hierarchy for me. It ain't even a big decision to really be making like that. Because what I got to do is going to get done.
I just
Simple as
think
that.
you have to be intentional about the time that you, or the things you make time for with them as well.
I really don't understand how you don't see that I'm being intentional, but
Yeah, no,
I
I
could
do.
be wrong.
I do see how you're being intentional. I'm just saying that we can always be more intentional, and because a lot of times right now, which is rare that I'm like, oh, I got to go do this or do that, where you know they can't or you can't, or
you're
we're
not
not
even on the
rolling
camera.
together.
You got to lean in.
But
You afraid of your husband?
no, when there are times that I have to, you know, step away or something, and it's like a day where you're actually here,
Mm-hmm.
not sleep, not working. Sometimes the kids go elsewhere.
Yeah, as well they should. Like that's what I'm saying. I
But
don't
you just
understand.
said it's a day where you're actually here.
I get that. I'm here
Okay.
every day. My influence is over my children every day.
Your influence
It's
and
just-
your presence are different.
They're both
And
there.
your presence is
They're both there.
your physical presence.
Yes, and they're both there.
I get it. So, after you go to the gym, I can't wait to hear about all the great things that you and LJ do tonight.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Like I
See?
don't take them to story time like you. I'm not that way.
Oh yeah, can you?
It's Thursday. It's
I
not
know
story
we
time,
missed
man.
it yesterday. Yeah, they were closed yesterday.
It's not time for story time, but that's not
It
the
is.
point.
I'm sorry.
That's not the point.
Not the
Answer
big
that. I'm
one.
not taking them to story time either. Okay. We do story time daddy's way, which is just run around and do whatever daddy's doing, and we'll tell our own story. That makes sense, right?
Yes, honey. If that's how
Do
you.
you have anything else you want to add to this subject?
No, I want to see if we can get some parental advice.
Well,
See what y'all think.
why are you putting my hand down?
Because it's in my face.
Okay. Well, like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Everybody out
You're
there,
not, it's not,
Y'all
it's
let me
not
know.
right or wrong.
no, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm
No,
okay with,
it's not right
I'm
or
okay.
wrong.
I'm okay
It's
with being
about
wrong.
getting better.
So, like I said, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if my wife is wrong, because you know
Oh, you gonna love
she be
that.
unruly, boy. She's unruly.
You're gonna
Something
love
else.
that if I'm
No.
wrong. But it's not about being
Right or wrong, get on the computer, type up a comment, let us know. We'd appreciate it.
It's not
Comment,
right or
like,
wrong.
subscribe. You don't have nothing else?
Mm-mm.
Evenly Oak TV. Peace.
It's not about